Hey guys, just wanted to tell you a little bit about Defensive Handgun 2. I'm going to be teaching it today, so wanted to use this as an opportunity to kind of tell you a little bit about it. As you can see behind me, the bench is down, and there's some targets downrange, so we're going to go downrange. We have a pretty small class today, which is kind of awesome. So it's going to be a pretty, the students get a lot of instructor time. So Defensive Handgun 2, we're going to be moving, doing some reloads, some kneeling. So let's walk downrange and check it out. If you've never taken a class downrange before, it's a whole nother experience. This is one of the reasons why we're so stern on the safety rules, because as you can see, we're not surrounded by bulletproof panels anymore. So we need to have our safety on point. Over here, I'll show you what kind of things you might want to have for class. So you can see I got my very simple gun belt here. You'll definitely need a holster for class. By the time you're in Defensive 2, you should have already gone through Defensive 1, so your holster should be pretty well established. Holster guidelines and everything for that we would cover I'll cover in a Defensive 1 highlight video. Defensive 2, you'll definitely need some spare magazines, so at least 3 additional magazines are going to be helpful. We're going to be actually practicing reloads, so that's going to be very helpful. You're going to need a magazine pouch for each of your magazines, at least with the ability to hold 2 extra magazines on your belt is ideal. Again, you should probably already have your holster in your belt and everything set up, so we'll talk about that in a video for Defensive 1. So what are we going to be covering in this class? First off, we'll just get started with our normal warm-up. Just shoot a little bit, check grips, and work on presentation a little bit, and getting the gun out on target quickly and effectively. Working on a little cleanup with some marksmanship and some basic fundamentals there. Then we'll move right into reloads. So we'll talk about tactical reloads, we'll talk about speed reloads a little bit, just at least what they are. Emergency reloads, which is when your gun locks back empty, and then we'll also 2 different types of tactical reloads as well, and then just a highlight on administrative reloads. So, and then after that, we'll get into kneeling while shooting. So that could be an experience in and of itself for some. In our class, we allow that to be mostly well, it's voluntary. You don't have to kneel if you don't want to. Everybody's at a different place there. So we understand that. You have an opportunity to try it in an instructor environment, so that's an option for you. And then we'll be working on movement. So we'll be doing front to back, and then we'll also do some lateral movement. We'll be moving around some barrels and kind of a square formation there too. So it's going to be lots of fun. And then at the end of it, we'll time it just to kind of see where you're at as far as how long reloads take, and set a standard so that way you can work on getting better. So that's Defensive 2. This is actually my first time teaching this class, so I'm a little nervous just about the curriculum. I know all the material, the concepts that we're teaching in class, I understand that, and I've taught them before, but this is the curriculum itself is actually new to me, so it'll be good. It'll be good. So guys, come train, take Defensive 1, where we learn how to draw from a holster and how to clear malfunctions and working on picking up the pace and shooting more efficiently. And then Defensive 2 is right around the corner, so come check it out.